Hey guys, it is I, Awesome Fangirl, and I just finished up catching up with all of the press conferences that I missed yesterday. Today I will be watching the Nintendo Live event as well as the Square Enix press conference. So I just thought I'd share my thoughts on the other three that I missed yesterday. The main ones, which was um, the E3 EA, Ubisoft E3, and the Microsoft E3. And so let me first just give my impression with Microsoft. So Microsoft, I don't own Xbox, and so a lot of the games do look cool. They do have a lot of games coming out this year. I hope that you know I'll be able to get a lot of the PC versions that I can play. But I'm actually quite excited. And their VR technology, like they're working with Oculus as well as like this hologram glasses, like hologram goggles. Like it's really cool, like how they had it with the Minecraft involved. And that definitely, if Microsoft can pull that off, like if it's decent and it works well, then I think that would give them an edge up. If you could, if they could really perfect this integration of real life and holograms, that would be interesting. So there's that. Some of the games looked really awesome. But I'm not gonna get most of the games. Like Halo 5 looked good, but I don't have Xbox, so I can't really play that. And it looked some of the I think Xbox and Microsoft is a great year ahead of them. So I'm not going to go too deep into them, but for those who do like Xbox, I do refer to just look around YouTube. There's a lot of people that play those games, so there's that. But I thought I'd start with EA and got my handy dandy notebook again. Figured I'd start with EA a bit and then go on to Ubisoft quickly because Nintendo's going to start in about 30. So here we go, EA. So Mass Effect Andromeda. Oh my goodness, I love Mass Effect, and as you guys can see from playing video games with my dad series, my dad's starting to really like it too, and so I hope that we'll be able to this year finish the 3 games with him, and then I can play Andromeda with him next year. So I'm excited about it. I was kind of disappointed that I didn't, with the trailer, I didn't really see aliens or anything. It was really cool that they showed the various different planets we could see and discover in the game. I thought that was cool. They're bringing back the Mako. Hopefully it'll be better than the first one. And the new N7 suit looked really cool too. And it looked like it didn't really like look like it was either after or before the Mass Effect series, like from the original trilogy. So I'm not sure if this is after that and this is a revamp, or if this is a prequel and it's before all the stuff that happened. Either way, I'm excited. So there's that. Need for Speed. I'm not much really into racing these games. I won't be getting that game. Star Wars: The Old Republic, Knights of the Fallen Empire. To be honest, I'm gonna say a confession. I haven't played Knights of the Old Republic, so it is a game that I have definitely put on my must-play list. But I haven't been able to really find a copy for PlayStation. Maybe they'll release it for PlayStation. I'm not sure, but the Knights of the Fallen Empire does look good. So that's a maybe. Unravel, I am definitely going to get it. It looked really cool. It looked very, very cute. So I'm gonna get that. Garden Warfare. As much as I do like Plants vs. Zombies, I did play the original, PC game. I'm not the Garden Warfare does not appeal to me, so I'm not going to get that. And then they talked a lot about sports games, and I don't like sports games. I'm mostly into like BioWare and DICE, part um, of 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 the EA brand, and so Mirror's Edge Catalyst. I haven't played the original Mirror's Edge, but I do plan on playing it. But I do plan on getting Catalyst. Catalyst does look pretty cool, and it looks, I've always wanted to play it because I like the fact that you could do all this really cool parkour stunts in the first-person perspective. So I'm definitely going to get Mirror's Edge Catalyst. And then Star Wars Battlefront, I keep seeing a ton, like, I saw it in Sony, I saw it with Microsoft, now I'm seeing it at EA, because of course EA is the ones that are producing it. I'm still not sure whether or not I'm going to get it. That's still kind of a big maybe. I might get it if I think it's good. I'll have to see. So on to Ubisoft now. Now, South Park is coming out with a new game. At first I thought it was going to be a sequel to The Stick of Truth, but now it's a superhero one called the South Park The Fractured But Whole. And you're still playing as the new kid. It's the sequel to Stick of Truth, and everyone is superheroes instead of doing RPG elements. And it does look good. Am I going to get it? Probably not. It does look interesting, and it does look really funny, but I think if I do get it, I would have to play The Stick of Truth first, so we'll see on that one. For Honor looked really cool, but it looked like it was multiplayer. Ubisoft is really getting very multiplayer heavy recently, and just to name all the it was practically like For Honor, The Division, Rainbow Six Siege, Terror Hunt, and Ghost Recon, which is a new game that's coming out. Like, they're having a lot of multiplayer online games, which can be a good thing or a bad thing depending on how well they pull it off. But I mean, of course, Ubisoft's really great at making things looking great. I'm not really worried. The only one I'm worried about is Assassin's Creed Syndicate, which I still have reservations about, but when I saw their cinematic trailer, it made me want to get it even more. So I am going to get Assassin's Creed Syndicate. The Division, I was thinking about getting it, but I'm still not a big fan of multiplayer, but it does look, the premise looks really cool, that it's disease-ridden, and you could go rogue as well as have a team. So that looked great. Trials Fusion Awesome Level Max, which is expanded upon Trials Fusion. You play a kitten that rides a unicorn that breathes fire. That definitely catch my attention, and that does look interesting. That is a game I'll probably look into. Now, the one that really caught my eye is Anno, ANNO 2205. And from what I got from it, from what they explained, was that it's a building like you build a city building simulator. You build cities, and then you build up to going to the moon. So you build your civilization on Earth first before you build your civilization on the moon and build your city. And that looks cool because then it's like you're doing an arms race. That one I'm definitely gonna keep an eye out for. That one did catch my attention. I'm always kind of into building simulations, so if that one looks like it has potential, I'll definitely get that. And then what else? Rainbow Six Siege, which has been talked about a lot, another multiplayer one. That one did look good. I don't really think I'm gonna get it, but I mean, of course, if I have enough friends that get it, I might get it. Terror Hunt, as I mentioned before, that one looked good as well. Trackmania, looked actually kind of cool. You could build your own track as well as go on like I think they said over a lot. They had a lot of different tracks to choose from. I can't remember the number of tracks that they had, but it looked cool. And it's moving from PC to console, so that'd be something I'm going to definitely look into. And then there was Ghost Recon, which is another Tom Clancy game, and I think that one's another multiplayer, and that one's about defeating the drug cartels, which I thought was an interesting plot line to do. I don't know if it's going to be specifically multiplayer or if it's going to have a solo campaign. If it does have a solo campaign, that would be something I'd be interested in, because I've always thought that we never really people never really utilize the problems with the problems of or like doing recon of or basically like showing the story, like this, showing like bringing awareness, or really utilizing how the drug cartels are, I guess is the best way to explain it. And they did a really good job of like you could show what you could do, as well as I think they also have a solo campaign. So I kind of hope they do, because that would be something I'd be into if they did have a single player campaign. So yeah, so that's it. It's about 20 minutes till 11. So I'm gonna end this right now and watch the Nintendo press conference, and I shall see you guys later. So keep doing what you're doing. Bye.